No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I was always a careful dreamer. Wild thoughts, lock them up, never free them. I was waiting for no reason. 1,000 thoughts rising up through the ceiling. Break it down, I break it down. 'Cause I gotta let go, I gotta let go. Break it down, I break it down. 'Cause I want you to know, I want you to know. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. I'm the king of the jungle, jungle. Oh, oh, oh. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire. I was always a strong believer. Call the world a better place, a golden fever. I was waiting, never dealing with all my thoughts bottled up. What a feeling. Break it down, I break it down. 'Cause I gotta let go, I gotta let go. Break it down, I break it down. 'Cause I want you to know, I want you to know. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. I'm the king of the jungle, jungle. Oh, oh, oh. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire. My roar is louder than a lion, a lion. I'm the king of the jungle, jungle. Oh, oh, oh. This time I fight back, I'm on fire, on fire.
Tell me that it's over now. It's so lonely, let's go back out. I miss the way it felt inside when we were free. Promise that we'll be again. I guess that we knew It was too good to be true. Just a dream. It was just a dream. I guess that we knew it was never the truth. Just a dream. It was just a dream. Say you never let me go.
No! God, please!
No one even knows. It's over and we both know. No one criminals. No one criminals. Trapped in the mess that we made. No one else than us to blame. I miss the way it felt inside when we were free. Promise that we'll be again. Say you never let me go. Now we're criminals. It's over and we both know. Now we're criminals. I guess that we knew it was too good to be true. Just a dream. It was just a dream. I guess that we knew it was never the truth. Just a dream. It was just a dream. Say you never let me go. Now we're criminals. It's over and we both know. Now we're criminals. Now we're criminals.
Oh, I knew you would go back. You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just take it slow and just breathe. Loving someone is not easy, you know, but it makes us feel alive, so we go with the flow. Just love me harder, have no mercy on me, just tell me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder, have no mercy on me, tell me louder. If you're loving me. Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Just love me harder, have no mercy on me, just tell me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder, have no mercy on me, tell me louder. If you're loving me.
Feels like I am dreaming, letting go of these demons. I just wanna know what's on your mind. There's not enough reasons, it's not like I need them. I just wanna know what's on your mind. What's on your mind? It's like 3 a.m., you're still on my mind. Let's not waste no time, just tell me how you're feeling. You still have my heart, although we've been apart. Let's go back to the start, I think we're both too brief. See the tunnel light, it's never been so bright. I haven't lost the fight, you let me keep believing. You still give me chills, I do it for the thrill. Yeah, you still give me chills. Yeah, I feel like I can tell you anything. No white lies, compromise, just stop your angel wings. Let's continue what we do and build the trust again. You can tell me what to do. Feels like I am dreaming, letting go of these demons. I just wanna know what's on your mind. There's not enough reasons, it's not like I need them. I just wanna know what's on your mind. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? You make me love and hate you at the same time. I feel like loving you is like committing a crime. How can you make me come and act just at the same time and let you take the crown? You made me nervous and I pretend that I'm just fine. I don't know why you gotta keep messing with my mind. Let me open up my heart and let you inside. My heart is jumping around. Yeah, I feel like I can tell you anything. No white lies, compromise, just stop your angel wings. Let's continue what we do and build the trust again. You can tell me what to do. Feels like I am dreaming, letting go of these demons. I just wanna know what's on your mind. There's not enough reasons, it's not